Warm temperatures are good for pool goers as well as farmers. Many soybean farmers already have their crops in the soil. Early June is when the germinating process really gets going across northeast Kansas. During this time period, the warmer the soil temperatures, the better. Right now, there is enough moisture in the ground from the recent rainfall, so conditions couldn't be better.
I think our soybean farmers, since they've nearly completed planting at this time of year, they're very happy for the drier weather and the warmer weather for a while. But we're going to need to continue to have that moisture throughout the year for our crops to grow in Kansas.
Compared to last year, Johannes says this year's crop is looking a lot better. If conditions stay promising, farmers are looking forward to harvesting their full yield this fall. And it may feel like summer, but it's actually 10 days before the season actually starts. Even though it may be hot, Storm Track meteorologist Borchert tells us how this recent weather has been good news for some farmers.
Yeah, thanks, Christina. The last 2 months across northeast Kansas were undoubtedly wet, but as of late, summer has settled into northeast Kansas. During the same time period, local soybean farmers have been planting their crops. But a combination of that moisture and this heat is good news for produce. A beautiful day in northeast Kansas, and significant rain chances don't enter the forecast until this weekend. You might think young crops like soybeans this time of year struggle in consecutive sun-filled days, of course with high temperatures in the 90s. It turns out this isn't the case.
Right now, I think soybeans are gaining a good advantage from the heat. The ground is warming for them. The seeds are warming up and sprouting. If it's too cold, they won't come out of the ground, so we want to see them get up, get growing very quickly this time of year.
Sound too good to be true? Here's the caveat. If warm and dry weather persists into, say, August, mature soybeans are no longer primed for success.
And if it's a hot, dry, especially windy time of the year, that's when the flowers will tend to fall off rather than put pods on.
We have stumbled upon that happy medium since the start of this growing season. Wet and cool months leading up to planting, now perfectly warm soils.
They're very happy for the drier weather and the warmer weather for a while, but we're going to need to continue to have that moisture throughout the year for our crops to grow in Kansas.
The soybean yield was subpar last summer, unsurprisingly related to the drought. We're now halfway through 2013, so let's hope we can repeat our luck over the next 6 months. For Kansas First News, I'm Storm Track meteorologist Borchert.